Hey everybody, welcome back. It's October. It's time for the Metal Mischief long form concert. It's for October 2025. And I've decided that we're going to do Metallica from 1991's Live in Moscow, which was remixed and remastered with new audio in 2021. So this thing ought to sound absolutely amazing. In August 91, I had just finished leave out of advanced individual training in the Army, and I was either, depending on the date, was either on my way to Korea or had just gotten to Korea and was mere moments away from my 20th birthday. This would have been a great concert. They later played Seoul Olympic Stadium in Korea, and one of our field exercise locations was close enough on a mountaintop and high enough so that we couldn't see the stadium they were playing in, but we actually heard it. So it was that goddamn loud. So that was pretty friggin' cool. That was my only Metallica concert. They don't come by our area very often. And when they do, they're insanely expensive. But, of course, I will have to make it a bucket list challenge there. So, for now, August 91, this would have been just after the Black Album showed up. So, I anticipate we get a few songs of theirs. There's going to be just about an hour and a half of awesomeness. And I anticipate a couple of commercials. So, expect some cuts that are quite irritating. Because, you know, my editing skill is in the toilet. So, having said all of that, I am so happy that you're here. You continually blow my mind with your support and encouragement, and I just love every last member of you. So, let's get fucking rocking, bitches. In August of 1991, in the USSR, the young challenged the old. Those who questioned authority triumphed. And in just a couple of years, Putin came around and fucked everything up again. So I just noticed that my microphone is way over here instead of way over near me. Communism is in the past now. It does not exist anymore. There is only the Russian mafia fucking everything up. Wasn't really a coup. Alright. I love seeing things. I love the pre-show stuff. Cuts a bit fast. I don't really... Oh, damn. We're really starting off with this? Really? Yeah, I missed all of this news because I was on leave or in Korea. I missed so much shit in those 2 years. They crave for it. And now they let Putin in. It just shows you how odd the Russian people are. Wow. Holy crap. Man. Videotape was so bad, huh? Having grown up with videotape and then gently watched the progression as things gotten better, it's hard to remember just how bad consumer videotape resolution was. This ought to be pretty cool. I totally forgot that there was in fact a coup, because this is 34 years ago now. 34 fucking years. Jesus shit. Christ, I feel old. How the hell did this get to 34 years? How am I still alive 34 years later? Jesus. What was that? Wow, they opened the show with Enter Sandman? It does sound pretty great, man. Oh my god, this sounds amazing. Holy crap, look at everybody go! You know, it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd. You hear a song 1,000 times, right? You listen to an album over and over and over again for years, and then something supplants it. And you only hear snippets of the song for decades at a time. And then you hear it again, and you're like, fuck yeah, that was a great song, wasn't it? Jesus, yes. Rough to Never, Neverland. Fucking James. Fucking Hetfield. Something's wrong. Shut the light. Heavy thoughts tonight, and they on them Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons, fire, and the things that will bite. Yeah. With one eye open, gripping your pillow. So many people I know had such a difficult time with the Black Album, and to me, it was just another album. You know, it wasn't as hyped up and exciting or as deep as the others, but I always thought it was a perfectly fine album, that there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I'll cut that. Alright, well, 6.5 minutes in, we got our first commercial I had to cut. Sorry about that. It cut off my thoughts, too. And I was saying that I just thought it was another album. So many people I know had such a rough time with it. My opera singer friend, who was a metalhead from hell as well, man, he swore them off for good. If he ever heard Load, he'd fucking shit himself. Hush, little baby, don't say a word, and never mind that noise you heard. It's just the beasts under your bed, in your closet and in your head. Oh my god, I totally forgot how good a song this is. You should always revisit stuff you enjoyed. That's why you keep albums, man. That's why you have libraries. You kept it for a reason. We're off to Never Neverland. Oh man, I got coffee on my glasses. Yeah. Whoa. I'm curious if you're actually watching this, because all my viewership is down everywhere. What's the oldest album you got? As in, not, I got Sabbath's 1970, I mean, the oldest one you bought personally that's still in your actual collection. Not the first one you ever got. You may or may not still have that. That may not have been, that may have broken, that may have been borrowed away and it's gone. Actually in your possession. The one that you've owned the longest. Yeah, baby. Ooh. But it, yeah. Alright, that was cool. When we first heard how this was written, why it was written, we were like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. And then decades later, you realize that everybody writes music like that. Oh, I was watching a movie and this one scene occurred to me. What if we, how could I render that as a song? It's happened hundreds of times, man. I've written songs like that. Nobody cares about the stuff I do, but... Oh, okay. Well, I don't think that break is in the album, right? Fuck. Ooh. Let my people go. Land of Goshen. Oh, they are putting every last thing they have into this. Oh my god. The energy. Hell to fire. What was that, Hetfield? I'm creeping death. What was that? He's like, oh, look at him go. Actually, this is one of the songs, I've mentioned it several times on other Metallica reactions. This is one of the songs that we'd actually have to give up on because it felt like it was so long. We're like, yeah, I can't handle that. This is when we were still 17, We weren't used to this stuff. Okay, try harder. Die, 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 die. Oh, that bass line. You never really hear much of that bass line in the rest of it. You really got to try hard to hear it. I'm so glad they dropped everything but the drums and bass on that one. That was a really cool bass line. Night Air, the Destroyer, be there. Deadly Mass. I rule this episode. Oh my god. They had such a ridiculous energy 34 years ago. Wow, they let Newstead sing? Wow. That was cool. I did not know that they'd let other band members do things like that. Ooh. Oh my god. What are you doing, Lars? What was that? What are you doing? I don't understand what he's doing with his head there. He's like, no, it's just too much. Alright, there's another commercial down. Sorry, guys. I can't afford YouTube Premium to avoid the commercials. And they stopped ad blockers ages ago. Wow. You know, I'm constantly amazed that people say that Ulrich isn't a good drummer. I mean, he's not a spectacular one. He's very strict and technical. He's not very imaginative. But I really don't see where they're saying he's a bad drummer. They're just comparing him. I'd say he's aggressively average. Really. Oh, stop. Oh, okay. Well, September 28th. I would have been in Korea at that time. How many shows did they play in Moscow? In the Russian Federation. This was always a favorite of mine, but I feel, again, it's way too long. I'm just saying that to have something to say. I don't actually think that, because it's not. It's an average length Metallica song. Or maybe it's the consistent reuse of the riff and the beat, because it's just continuous. It is very repetitive. Yeah. Sing the seeds of hate. I love turn to hate. Trapped far beyond my fate. I give, you take. You know, for a long time there, I got very, very full of myself and self-involved and self-important. And I believed that all those years and years and years where we were sub-average, I mean, lower class, and sometimes homeless. I often thought that I had my youth robbed, but the more I think about it, the more I skated on a lot luckier than a lot of people. And I no longer feel this song really applies to me at all. Get back what you used to be. Drink up, shoot in. Let the beatings begin. I also did drink a lot for a couple of years there. I wouldn't go as far as to say I had a problem, but I drank quite a bit. I thought I was missing something, and I thought incorrectly that something been taken. It wasn't taken. I never had it. I was angry. I was angry for decades. I'm still angry. I have no idea how to shed the anger. It's faded, but it's never really left. Like right here, this is decent drumming. There's nothing bad about this. Yeah, see, did they need 4 times? 5 times there? I think they could have gotten away with 3 times there. Oh, yeah, even the guards are taking pictures now. I wonder if that guy still has that picture. Because that would be pretty cool. What was that? Into my eyes, you'll find women alive. Infanticide. Stir of sorrow. Harvester of sorrow. Harvester of sorrow. And that guy is like, yeah. The guards are getting into it. I actually feel pretty bad for the law enforcement and military of Russia, because some of those guys are just like me and everybody I knew. They're just looking for a way to find a skill and get a better life. And, you know, the Russian military is just one of the shittiest ones out there. It's big, but it's not well trained. It's not well fed. Oh, okay. Ah, god damn. More commercials. Alright, so the commercials are coming roughly every 6 to 8 minutes, so I ought to be able to do this better if I just pay attention. Ooh, that was cool. Oh wait, this is Sanitarium. I was actually... I haven't listened to old Metallica in so fucking long. I obviously I know that I'd heard the song, but its title was escaping me. This is why you gotta revisit your old stuff. Wait, not Sanitarium. It's not Sanitarium. It's Fade to Black. See, this is why you gotta revisit your old shit. I mean, I've heard this song no less than 100 times, but it's been so many years. The will to live, simply nothing more to give. I need the end to set me free. Bam, bam. This is one of those songs that you're never sure if the mood makes you if the mood makes you play it, or playing it makes your mood. I've been in some serious dark spots before. I used to be missing one inside of me. You know, stand as hell I fear. I was me, but now me is gone. I used to listen to this song in moments of profound loneliness and, honestly, jealousy. I would see other people growing better lives for themselves, and then I would be sitting there in the motel. One but me, can't see myself, but it's too late. And can't see why I should even try. I don't remember how I ever got myself out of those moods. It seems as though it never existed. That treats me warm. Now I will just say goodbye. Motherfucker! Revisiting all this old Metallica, though, it makes me think they're both harder than I ever knew, and also not really very hard at all. I mean, I have since listened to things like Cannibal Corpse, Slayer, so many other really ridiculously hard bands. And I still love my Metallica. But they're kind of in the middle. Oh, that's right. This song just fades out. So how are they going to finish this one? I gotta say, I'll say it again. I've said this on every concert reaction I've done. It's gotta be beyond exhausting to be up there. Even for as short a period as most concerts are. Most people play less than 2 hours. But they pack so much into that time. So much movement, so much effort. It's no wonder you gotta have a fucking toke in a 6-pack when you're done. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The fact that he wears greaves. Not greaves. What are those fucking things? Bracers. Oh, sad but true. Okay. Dun 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 dun. He wears fucking bracers on stage. Oh wait, so does oh, you know what? That might be for tendonitis and shit. Those might be compression bands. That never occurred to me. They're probably compression bands. Hetfield only ever plays on one fucking string. Yay. I'm your wife. I'm the one who took you there. Hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who's past. They betray. I'm your only true friend now. They'll betray. I'm forever there. Sad but true. This is not my favorite song. It's a good song. I do dig it. It's not my favorite. There's a lot to like about this song. It's just not. It's just not like. It's not even top 10 for me. There's another commercial. Sorry, guys. Like I was saying, it's not even top 10 for me. Do my dirty work, scapegoat. It is a song of self-reflection and actualization and realization. And I appreciate that, and I require that in better songs. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? When I'm done with this, I'm going to do some miniature painting. I am going to create a Metallica playlist from the albums I actually own. And I'm going to paint till I go through, I don't know, till I'm sick of it. I do like that the solo is less about jamming in as many notes as possible. If you've been here a while, you know that's a huge thing for me. I wonder if Rolich ever fell out of his fucking seat doing that. He's just like, yeah, I'm being cool, yeah, plank. That would amuse the shit out of me. Non-harmful accidents on stage always amuse me. I don't want to see people hurt. I want to see them have accidents. I gotta tell you though, it's understanding my own level of creativity. If I was a drummer, I would probably be a drummer like Ulrich. Smack in the middle, technically competent, not particularly interesting. Sad but true. Telling lies. I'm your reason alibi. I'm your side. Open your eyes. I'm you. Sad but true. I love how he leaves the I'm you to the end of the song like it's a revelation. That was a pretty good rendition of it, though. What are they chanting? We're gonna quit fucking around. Hi. You got 100,000 people sitting there. Get louder. There it is. All right, so Master of Puppets has had a tremendous resurgence of popularity because of Stranger Things, which irritates the living shit out of me, but... And I'm not going to bother explaining it. It's just me being an old fart. But when I was 16, I worked in the restaurant, and other guys there liked metal a lot, but they liked metal like Dio and Maiden. And one of them tried to convince me that Metallica was a bad band because they made songs about Coke. And quoted some lyrics from Master of Puppets to me, acting as if they were promoting the use of, Coke. And then I heard it later, and I'm like 3 years later, I finally heard it, and I'm like, this isn't what that asshole was talking about. I'm gonna have to reheat my coffee soon. Master of Puppets, I'm pulling your strings. Your mind and smashing your drink. Just call my name, cause I hear you scream. Master. I'm trying to remember if any of these guys actually had coke problems, or if it was just the song they wrote. I mean, they all had, fucking booze problems, but that's obviously not the same. Thanks to misery. Chop your breakfast on a mirror. Oh, how I'm fucking you. Your master. And I also say this every single concert, but god damn, how did they memorize every single chord in every single... They've got hundreds of fucking songs by now. and at any point they could play any of them. Oh! Oh man, is it raining? I didn't expect them to go this far back. I know for them it was only like 4 albums back. Alright. You know, they really are a simple, simple band. I mean, the stuff is great, but that doesn't change the fact that it's super simple. Alright, here's a quick riff of 3 notes. We're going to play it 65 times. To start up the fight, there's an evil feeling in our brains. And new, you know, it's all just the same. 1,000 deaths. Okay, Hetfield. Way to overplay your hand there. Seek and destroy. And seek and destroy. They just don't want to do it. Seek and destroy. This is one of the raw, lesser produced ones. You live in 1,000 deaths. Running. The crowd just doesn't want to do it. Do the Russians not know how concerts work? Really? I mean, I think he's doing an okay job. People, there's always going to be better people. But, I mean, I think he does okay. I'm not a music snob in the least. Good God, man. I'm actually quite impressed with the recording. I mean, yes, they remixed it and remastered it, but the playing is still the playing. And like, I have seen a lot of concert stuff, and I'd be like, you sound like shit. With the feeling to kill, we won't go away till our dreams are fulfilled. So there's only one thing on our minds. Oh, that was fun. Wake up, goddammit. Wow, I wonder if they were disappointed by that. And I wonder if the crowd just doesn't understand how Western-style metal concerts work. Because, you know, in the other footage, the crowd was into it. They understood. They were with it. I wonder if this other show, the people just didn't get it. Alright, so we're 48 minutes into an hour and 25-minute video. Oh my god, look at him go. the poor scrawny lad is fucking exhausted. He's so tired, man. He's like, I need a fucking minute, man. I need a minute. I'm tiny. Look how scrawny I am. I need a little help. What? Oh, that's absolutely beer. Don't even lie. What are they doing? He's so tired. What the hell song is this? Oh. It is? It tolls for thee, not for me. Bennett. Okay, that's interesting. I think we get it, though. I think we can move on from the foot. So, like I was saying, I think we got maybe tops 6 more songs. Because their songs are almost always 5 minutes plus. So in not quite 30 minutes left. This was a big song when I was in the Army. A lot of people really like this song a lot, which is stupid. Because this is absolutely an infantry song. This is a fighting soldier song. And everyone I knew was support or something. I never actually met an infantryman in 4 years of the Army. I was in basic, then training, and that was 8 months. So we were learning generic soldiery, and then I went to signal school, so combat didn't exist. Another commercial. So, yeah, combat training didn't exist anymore. We were training for our job. And then I went to Korea in a signal company. Stiffening wounds test their pride. And it's not impossible to see combat as a signal soldier, but it would be extremely weird and rare. I'm not going to get into the deeper aspects of my job, but for 2 years, all I did was provide communications to other units. We were in places that if the enemy got to us, something was horribly fucking wrong. And then, when I came back to the States after 2 years in Korea, I spent 1.5 years in a petroleum company, which is even further back in the lines. If there were lines. They're not lines anymore. So, there was no combat training. We were not supposed to see action at all, ever, no matter what. So it's odd that a song so dedicated to the people who are actually shedding blood and getting bullets flung at them and then flinging bullets back should be so popular for somebody who's never going to be in that situation, is never designed or intended to be in that situation. And yet, everybody I knew absolutely adored this fucking song, as if they had a chest full of fucking medals from all the action they engaged in. I mean, all 4 years I was in, I never saw a combat infantry badge on somebody. I just wasn't where they were. I mean, I saw some guys with a combat theater patch. That just means they were in the theater when it happened. Wow! I'm glad I was done with that story. Oh no. Oh no! Holy crap, they've gone to 1. Death has a dignity all its own. Alright, this is somewhat insane. What the fuck? Oh, it's a riot guy. I was like, what in the hell helmet is this guy wearing? I didn't know what I was looking at there. And I remember when this video came out, we were blown the fuck away. We didn't know what we were dealing with. And by the way, I have seen Johnny Got His Gun 3 times. It is a stupid fucking movie. Not because it's anti-war. It's ridiculously anti-war. And we need a lot more anti-war stuff. Honestly. But man, it is so hackneyed, ham-fisted, and pedantic and didactic. It's just a terrible fucking movie. If I had my way, I'd never see it again. It's just stupid. It's just badly done movie. I mean, if you want an anti-war movie, go to things like Paths of Glory. Nothing is real but pain now. That sounds really cool. That's a bit deeper than the album version. Look to the time when I live. I remember this song feeling so long. Cut this shit off from me. It's got a slightly slower tempo here. Now the world is gone, I'm just one. Oh God help me. See, this is back in 91. There wasn't any internet yet. If you wanted to know what something was being said in another language, you had to find a magazine that translated it for you. Or you had to find a dictionary and do it word by yourself. Or you had to find somebody that was bilingual in the right language to begin with. I wonder how many of these concert goers really understand the story of this song. Or of any of it. Yeah, this is a little more bass heavy. It's a little deeper. Which is great, actually. Body's my holding cell. Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul. Let me win life in hell. I wonder how they're going to flourish this out. What the hell was that about? The more I think about it, we might have 3 songs left. Oh wow, that was a ghastly image. Sometimes I'll want something fast and insane, and I'll just skip 50% of this song and head straight to this craziness. Whew! Lars is gonna have a heart attack, man. Around. Acting like a maniac. I honestly didn't expect Whiplash. No covers in this, though. It would have been cool, like Green Caress or Green Hell, Last Caress. So What? Things like that. That would have been pretty great. This is one of their crazier songs that I appreciate a lot. Deep inside that drives you fucking mad. This is it's only so bad. Whiplash. Against the seat like I never did before. Make it bleed. Make it really sore. What was that? What? Oh my. I'm getting a little tired actually. But it's a rainy day. There's nothing to do outside anyhow. The road. Another town, another gig. Again we will explode. Never swear. We'll never quit. Acting like a maniac. You know, they're trying their best to get the crowd into it, but they're just not going for it, man. That's terrible. You done good, brother. I almost spit my coffee out, motherfucker. Oh, that was the end of that show? Nah, of course there's more. There's got to be at least one more. Nearly every band pretends that they're done, and then they come out. Oh yeah, by the way, I think we have one more song in us. See? Actually, I'm having difficulty placing this one. Why am I having a hard time placing this? What the fuck song is this? Motherfucker's like, give me a second, man. And I killed your baby today. Doesn't matter how much to me as long as it's dead. No, not today. Just waiting for your death. Come sweet death, one last caress. I'm so happy. Man, are they gonna do Green Hell too? Oh, I love Green Hell. Just waiting for your breath. Come sweet death, one last caress. Or So What? Show me So What, man. I'm very surprised but very pleased that they did it. I haven't heard this in years. I gotta trim this fucking mustache, man. What's going on with the... Something wrong with the cymbals? Finally, Am I Evil? I should have figured that out a long time ago because I just did a Laura Guldemond reaction cover doing that. She was burned alive. Leave a little bitch. You should watch the reaction for the Guldemond cover because it was pretty cool. And I feel a little embarrassed that I didn't know that it was a King Diamond. Or a Diamond Head. Or a Diamond. Whoever the fuck it was. Are they really going to end this concert video with this one? Because there's credits and there's after show stuff. And there's only 10 minutes left. My time. The crowd just won't have it, man. Yeah? Hi. What? He said hi there? Alright, so this is gonna how that. This is the finale. Our reaction, we can rip and torn away. Pressing all that cower. Battery is here to stay. Pressing through the boundaries, lunacy has found me. Can I stop the battery? Turns into obsession. Can I stop the battery? Family battery is found in me. Battery. Alright, no, this fits. Yeah, this is heavy and fast enough to be a finale. Feeding off the weaker, breeding on insanity. Lunacy has found me. Can I stop the battery? Aggression turns into obsession. Can I kill the battery? Family battery is found in me. Hooray. Hooray. It's pretty cool that they open an album with this and then close a show with that. That's pretty cool. See, the bassists do so much work though. They are just note. At least the guitarists get away with chords every once in a while. They're like, okay, I'll do this chord like 16 times and then I'll switch, and then I'll go back in another 16 times. But the poor bassists are just like, note, 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 note. Motherfucker got a Universal Monsters shirt? Is that what that is? Hammer comes crushing the reaper and a J. The dominating for the battle ray. Battle ray. Battle ray. There was such anger in that face, man. Oh my god, what a show. Alright, that was a pretty great show. Wow. What are you doing with that guitar, dude? Oh, man. Well, I guess you can afford to break guitars, you little asshole. I just fucking buy another one, man. It's okay. I got Metallica money. Nostalgia. Okay. What's next? Oh, yeah, throw stuff out. What a mind-blowing thing this must have been 34 years ago. I had been to a couple of concerts by 91, but, you know, nothing this big. I had seen Dio, I had seen Yngwie Malmsteen, I had seen Kiss, Winger, and Slaughter. 2 weeks after the concert, site coordinator Joe Baptista, in honor of his love of music, scholarship fund was been established at the Berklee College. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. The hell? Jesus. So far, the airport's really nice. Hammett always seems like such a naive, young, kind of innocent kind of guy. What? Oh, somebody just cut a bunch of fucking MTV music clips in. Ah! That's crazy. That was crazy. Okay. I don't know what the point of this is. You done good, brother. That blows my mind. That's fine. That's enough for me. That was pretty incredible. I have never watched a Metallica concert before. I've never been to one. Like I said early on, it's always just out of reach one way or another, distance or money. But I'm glad you were here for it. I'm very happy to have provided this for you. I had a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure you did. I really hope you did. And I just want to thank you again and again and again for all your continued support here on the Patreon. It means a ridiculous amount to me. So, keep rocking, bitches.